What have you found has adapted the best for you from MMA to pro wrestling that you look at and other people might struggle with, but you're like, oh, I picked that up. That was good for me.
Exactly the first thing you said, like not being lost in the ring. Being able to call a match and know where you're going to end up and not forcing your way into things. That was easy for me to start figuring out really fast. And I think the reason that was really easy for me to figure out was because when I started doing MMA from judo and jiu-jitsu, one of the things that because I have like really bad ADHD and like my brain,
So
it's like, I can't even read a fucking book, dude. It's bad. And dyslexia. I was able to like merge a lot of the shit that I did in judo with MMA. Like from cage, like back, you're in the center, their back is like just positioning wise, how things would happen and like where it would move, like understanding that
footwork,
and not being lost.
Footwork has always been a big one I've noticed too. Like
yeah,
people in our catch wrestling class, when they would move to pro wrestling stuff, their footwork was always really good. And there's little things like a lot of people who are trained traditional pro wrestling will throw on a chin lock. People who are trained MMA will throw in a chin lock and they'll put like a hook around the hip to keep somebody from sitting out. Makes it look a little bit better. Like there are a lot of little things that people who have trained MMA that they're used to that maybe traditional pro wrestling people aren't. And seems like you were adapting really well to that.
Yeah, it was really fun to learn. Well, I had really good coaches in NXT. That's where that's what helped me. I mean, Norman Smiley and fucking Fit Finley were I mean, if I could have two right hands, like that would be, I couldn't get enough of them. I couldn't get enough of them. And, you know, they helped me learn that. And then it makes the matches like so easy. Like just understanding where you're going to go. And if you go off track, like understanding that there's always a way to get back right on track. And, you know, training in NXT where like everything is time based, you getting a sense of like how much time things take, like really, and how much time you have to sit in a position and to move and to like, you know, that how much time you have to fuck off and just be funny or, you know, bring something that you've been wanting to bring to the table. Like I just got to work with a lot of people who said the same thing over and over again, 50 million different ways. And it was nice to like piece it all together for just to like call a match.
Did you spend any time in the high flyer ring?
I'm working on my high flying crossbody. Okay. Leave me alone.
I always saw that thing and I was like, man, what's it feel like? What's it like?
They were actually building it as it was almost done right as I had to go.